we go. All right. So this is our 12th, I believe, and final session for Cloud Empress. What happened last time? Let's see. So y'all were at the giant that was being mined out. There's a hazardous environment. Workers are sick and dying. Um, the boss Ula always wears a suit and seems to change voices. And y'all found a little onion in a cage there from the bean barge. I don't think any of the characters know, but we all know onion. Um, right. The guard there shot Horns, who is a wanderling, so it did nothing. Nea shot the guard ran away. Y'all got Onion out of the cage and moved on. um there was like a arm thing you needed to climb up with some sacks with orange stuff in them that you disabled trap around. You got through that no problem, and eventually came to the chest cavity where you saw Ula performing a ritual at the heart of the giant. Um, Orange fluid flowing through it, something weird hanging in it. Ula taking off her protective suit, and there's chalk crystals, part of the ritual. Um, you shot Ula as she was completing the ritual and collapsed it into the heart and turned into a little skin suit. Um, Grabbed, looted the body, got her journal and a tattoo kit and a sweet flute and a bag of teeth. Um, and Rook did some eating of various things to learn a bunch of stuff, mostly about Ula. You also got a spell from that, which is cool. Went up to the head, saw that there's a giant gun in the giant's mouth. And oh yeah, there's a guy with like a laser pointer shining lights out of it. Told you a little bit more about Ula, and you decided you needed to do something about it. So Horns Horns jumped into the heart, phased into it. um Ula made an offer to jump into Horns because Ula realized that she was just going to get killed if you took the skeleton apart. Um, Horns kind of freaked out. Everyone kind of freaked out. There's a lot of panicking going on. A lot of panic checks failed.
Yeah.
Good time all around. But Ula made the jump into Horns. So now we have a body hopper inside of a wanderling body. Um, Horns came out of the heart. Um, and the last thing that uh she said, looked up at Rook and said, "My Lord Rook." And I think that's where we left it, unless anyone else has any other stuff I may have forgotten.
We got all the shooting in one episode.
You got all the shooting and panicking. Great. So as it stands, y'all are in the chest of the giant. Horns is fine. It appears. Judging from these, so we gave Teal the option of either playing Ula or jumping in with a new character. Looks like you're playing Ula. Is that right?
Yes.
Fantastic.
So I have a dilemma in the player versus character realm in that like I'm just trying to figure out how suspicious we would be. Like I don't feel like we would just assume it's Horns. Like, okay, everything's cool.
Yeah.
But like I also don't really have a feel for like how like do we just like are we just suspicious or would we know like oh that might very well be Ula have jumped into him or is that too
Yeah.
much of a
Ula's a body hopper.
yeah.
Um, and clearly some shit was happening. Our other body hopper Nagi was not present for this apparently, but we're gonna say that
It's all
they
the good stuff.
showed up when they
They
had.
caught up with us now after like doing whatever they were doing
Yeah,
off in the other chambers and stuff.
sneaking around.
Flunk off to try to do some mischief.
uh,
Probably accomplished it.
yeah, cool.
Probably did. I missed the giant robot stealing.
Nagi comes running into the room, followed by like, the stormtrooper scene from Star Wars, just a bunch of people chasing them.
Yeah, so I guess the question, or maybe the partial answer to that is, Ula, how are you behaving?
Right. So the first thing is in the beginning you wouldn't know, although Ula looked pretty confused, but maybe the horns would look confused too. When Ula spoke to Lord Rook, it did sound a little different.
Hmm.
Just Ula speaks differently than Rook, and you'll see some things coming up soon, and you can make your decision whether or not you figure it out. So Ula, I think you cut Ula, or you cut horns out of the sack.
Hmm.
And then, so Ula bowed to Lord Rook, went down on their knee, uh, covered in goo. And then after that, Ula's looking around, and they go over to Horn's armor because they realize it's theirs. And
Mm.
so Ula's there trying to figure out how to unlace the armor to get into it. Because even though Ula knows it's um, her armor now, and she wants it on because she's very clear that she's in a fragile state.
Yeah.
Like this does not feel solid like a good body should feel. This is very. She's also like hungry for slip in a
Hmm.
way that she's not used to. And so she's trying to get this armor on, but she's having some problems fiddling with the ties and the things. Um, so she spends some time doing that. Eventually, she will get it on if nobody interferes. Um, and then it probably doesn't get it on quite right, but um,
I think again, this is such a weird, uniquely trying to separate player and character knowledge here. Because I know that Neos he picked up the sweet flute,
Hmm.
which I know that Mark gave me the actual definition of last time, which I didn't write down. But I remember it wasn't anything crazy. It was like,
It should still be in chat, I think, if you scroll up
but
again.
chat goes away. Oh, do you see
yeah.
it?
Oh, I still see it here. Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, I was gonna say chat's always
Oh,
fresh and clean for me.
interesting.
Yeah.
I'll paste it again then.
Uh, but I kind of feel like Neus, unless the flute magically like imbues him with the knowledge of what it does and stuff, wouldn't still necessarily know what
Yeah.
this flute was and exactly what effect it had and all that stuff.
Right. Right.
But he would just know that Ula was using it in a
Hmm.
ritual, right? That's what.
Yeah.
And so I feel like because he's a little suspicious, he's not sure what's going on. Just as like a Hail Mary, he would just like pull the flute out and start playing the flute.
So hearing the flute, Ula would pause, and I think she wouldn't look back at you. She would resume trying to get into the armor. But she looks a lot more tense than she did just moments before.
Mm.
And when she finally has the armor on, she would turn and say, "Ah, Neus, you need some lessons in musicology.
Fair.
Lord Rook, what are we to do now that the robot is damaged?"
Can it be recovered? Can it be fixed? Is it dead for good?
I believe, out of character, I believe we know enough that I seem to remember we came to the conclusion as a group that like we need to completely disable it. Wasn't that where we landed? Because it's basically a big weapon. If anybody,
Yeah. So I think where so we know that it needs to be piloted from the heart, and that skeleton was kind of in the pilot's harness. And in the process of everything that happened, they kind of got like ripped apart. So it is unlikely it is pilotable anymore without some like extremely lucky tinkering rolls, I think.
Yeah.
What about a tinkering roll?
Well, and but the interesting thing is, Ula doesn't know how to repair it,
Right.
but Rook might because Rook has the memories from
That's
the
true.
previous pilots.
I
Yeah.
guess I know.
But Ula doesn't know this, but Teal does. So Teal's been thinking about this for a whole week.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. So Rook drank some of the giant's blood, basically, which has kind of over the eons or millennia probably intermingled with its pilot's bloods. So it had Rook has a lot of knowledge from a lot of different people, not clear and complete, but a lot.
I
I
think
also feel like even with suspicion, knowing that whatever's in Horns that he's a wanderling, I kind of feel like I don't know that we'd have any, or at least Naos would have any particular, would have tried to like stop putting the armor on. It's like, well, what? It's not like it's vulnerable without armor.
So Horns says, I am a magician, but I do not know all of the things about this robot. Is there anyone who does?
And I think you would call it the giant.
Okay, call it a giant. Okay,
Yeah.
this giant. Actually, Horns always called it a giant, but
Right, right.
okay. Uh, has have you? I don't. Hmm, my studies have not told me much about this. Do we have more knowledge?
Horns, what's wrong with you? You know very well I know everything there is to know about this. What happened? Are you okay? Do you need to take a
I'm
seat?
sorry, my lord. Um, it was very the inside of the space is full of fluids which are very hallucinatory, and I think that I may be suffering from some memory loss. In fact, I'm certain I'm suffering from some memory loss.
Oh yeah, and as the body hopper, Ula would only be able to save 5 memories from
Oh,
previous lives. So
Uh-huh.
you get the design.
I'm not telling a
Yeah,
lie.
yeah. Probably quite
Lord
skilled
Rook,
at like picking up context clues though.
in
I wonder
light of
if that,
everything,
yeah. I'll go for it.
in light of everything that's gone on here, a lot of weird shit has just happened. I think it might be best, Lord Rook, for us to keep any knowledge between us for now until we find out what is happening here.
Actually,
If
Nagi,
Horns is okay, if Ula is gone here, melded, I have no idea what just happened in this room.
I wonder if Nagi rushes in and is like, that's a body hopper.
can I get a
Get out of there. Get out of my friend.
can I get a mind check from you to see if like you definitely recognize that it's a body hopper?
I don't know if, yeah. Mind check. Let me remember how to play the game.
D100,
D100.
141.
And
That's perfect
then
because I was going to try to get Nagi off for a side conversation of like, hey, can you tell if there's
I rolled a 50.
All right. Well, take a point of stress for that.
Aha.
Yeah, I mean, you probably have suspicion,
I'm like, that's not, what's wrong with you?
but there's not
You
like
don't
a
have the,
tell.
you're not the, what happened to you while I was gone? Your innocence is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say
Texas,
that?
yes.
What about
Yeah.
You say that.
horns
Okay.
like freaks
I
you
think
Um,
I'm
like
like, you smell weird and your innocence is gone.
yeah, is that what gives you the stress? Like does that freak you out?
Yeah, I think I'm freaked out because I was like, Horns was like the only person in the world I liked. And
Oh
now I don't like anybody.
yeah.
This is going to go
um,
well.
Ula, Ula puts her hand up to her chin. I really don't know what you're talking about. My memory is just I have lost quite a bit of my memory.
uh, just remind me also, Tooth and who else was with us? There was two people that kind of ran
Onion.
off.
So
Oh,
Small
no,
Onion
you're
is
right.
here, and Tooth went back downstairs.
Yeah,
But
Tooth was just like, this is weird. I'm out.
Right.
yeah,
But Onion did stay here.
Onion's hanging out.
Onion,
Yeah,
Small Onion
Oh,
stayed here. Yeah, she's in the back.
they.
Well, I happen to be an
Okay,
expert
okay.
on recovering your own lost memories. What you do is you make the world your memory. And the problem is people die, so you shouldn't make people your memories, but you just gotta like leave little clues for yourself all around. So I'm sure you wrote something on the wall somewhere in here. We'll find it.
What? You seem very knowledgeable. How do you have such experience?
I mean, I am pretty great and awesome.
This, you are all, um, I've forgotten so much. Um, let me see. And so Ula starts wandering around the
I think
wall.
this like reassures Nagi a little. I'm like, ah, good. Back to being worshipped by horns. Good. Okay.
So Ula's wandering around the walls, trying to figure stuff out. Just coincidentally passes by pink crystal chalk nodules and maybe tries to scrape one, like collect one, and maybe another. I realized I only have one stick of chalk because I used one to uh, give me an improved chance to get through the membrane. So I need two. You're on mute, by the way, Mark.
If you want to break off some chalk,
Yeah.
crystal, like you can do that. I think. Do you want to do it surreptitiously, or do you care if people see?
They're sort of trying to be unobtrusive about it.
Let me get a speed check from you then.
Speed check, not favorite check.
Ooh.
Remember, Horns is now very strong,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
we favor those rolls if we can get them. Um, okay, speed check. Let's see. No, and it's a critical failure.
Critical failure. So, Naeus, you take your point of damage. Um, Horns take your point of stress, and I think that means it's a
Well, I don't.
panic.
How much stress should would because that's Horn's previous stress.
Ooh.
The
Um,
question is, how much does Ula
that's
like have?
true. Roll a d10 and see. I think that give Ula
That's a
that
good
much
idea.
stress. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll roll a d10 and see what I have. Hmm. Three. Oh, that's much better. So four stress
great.
now.
And you're gonna make a panic roll regardless because you did a critical.
Oh, okay, right. Four stress at the moment. If Ula could die like instantly from this. Okay, that
What an
would be so funny.
anticlimactic ending,
I
but
know.
funny.
Okay, D10 panic roll. Okay. Oh shit.
Clumsy, drop whatever you're holding. You make checks and saves related to balance with disadvantage until you
No,
rest.
I,
So I
I
think,
dropped the crystal for sure.
yeah. I mean, you pull off, I think four sticks worth of chalk
Oh,
crystal, but they go like, yeah. I think we're gonna make it two because you drop some and they shatter.
oh, okay.
And everyone else definitely sees you like fiddling with the crystals and pulling them off and dropping them and freaking out. And
I think I'm trying to
Actually,
like.
I'm going to voluntarily add an extra stress for that because this is freaking Ula out.
yeah, yeah.
The drop is just like, oh, this is bad.
I'm trying to go off Neus instinct here, and I think at this point, Neus's thought processes are okay. Well, it's a wanderling. He knows that we can't actually shoot it and do any good, but I don't know that Ula knows that we can't shoot them and do any damage. So I think at this point, Neus draws the revolver on Horns and says, "You need to stop right there because I don't think you're Horns."
What is going on? I don't understand. Well, why are you so aggressive?
Rooknagi, what do we do here? That does not seem like Horns to me.
Definitely not Horns if you think the Naeus is not aggressive. He's always making me not poison people. You're definitely not my Horns.
I mean, we had a couple of Bodyhoppers on the last barge voyage, and they seemed all right. I don't think they made it, though.
I could use a new body.
Oh, I'm using mine.
Can you take a body from a Bodyhopper? How does that work?
I'm willing to find out.
So
I don't want to leave Teal with no character to play.
You can jump into a dead or willing body. So
okay.
If they're willing, you can. But
but not the giant. For a body. It's too broken.
Ula's gonna she's. My understanding is she now has 3 sticks of chalk equivalent. She is going to slowly edge out towards the outside, towards getting away.
Oh, and also, do me and Ula take a stress because I drew my weapon on him?
Oh, yes. You both take a stress for drawing and being drawn on. Right. So there are 3 exits from the chest cavity. There's the crawling up to the head, crawling up to the upper right arm that you came through already, or the unexplored upper left arm.
Unless you want a new orifice in your face, you've got to stop moving.
Ula freezes.
Is there, what kind of wacky stuff can Nagi get up to? Can I hop into the giant robot thing? It's too broken.
Yeah, the harness is all smashed up. I mean, you can jump into the heart, but there's not much there.
Okay. Trying to find
the main
dumb
thing
shit for Nagi to do.
There's chalk crystals in the walls. Yeah, that's the main.
So Nagi
thing left here. Yeah.
If that is Ula in Horns, does this mean that Horns is dead?
Oh no. I think wails. You just hear a ah!
So there's no way that they're sharing that body or anything, right?
No, we don't share.
Ula makes a break for it. Whichever exit is closest, Ula runs.
Yeah, I think Nagi definitely starts scrambling after too.
What happens if I
think the closest exit is the upper left arm because the heart's on the left side, right? Yep. Ula knows what's in there, right? Okay. I sent you the.
Yeah. Let me look it up.
Yeah,
I do have it.
But if you're making a break for it, that's the closest way.
Right. I think even though Neus knows it probably won't do anything, instinct is going to be to fire.
Mm-hmm. So Nagi said you're going after.
I'm going to scramble after.
Great.
Yeah, if you can do something even better.
So I think I need.
What kind of shit
if you're going to shoot, I think I need speed rolls from everyone.
Yes.
Neus to hit. And then it's a
I'm so
versus
slow.
Nagi to see.
Wow. How did I get so slow?
You're faster than Ula is.
And I get advantage for having firearms, right?
I believe you do, yeah.
So that's
you're shooting.
Two rolls.
Ula rolled a 7. Beater's target.
Well, my first one's definitely a success, and my second one is also a success.
Nice.
Not me. Just
but it's only one of them counts, but I am good with the guns.
So those shots pass harmlessly through Ula, probably to Ula's surprise.
Yeah.
And probably make some holes in the armor, maybe. I
Oh
don't
yeah.
know.
Well, that's 7 AP armor. That is not very easy armor to get through.
Oh yeah,
True.
good point.
But since Ula made the speed roll and Nagi didn't, Ula gets to the little crawl space into the left arm
Hmm.
before everyone else does. So
Do I
Ula,
take stress?
you failed. Yes, so you take a stress. Yeah, thank you. So Ula, yeah, you can scurry into the arm. This is about the same size as the other arm, clearly. It is partially collapsed, and it is packed with
Yeah.
32 juvenile imago who are sucking on the liquid sacs constantly replenished with orange chalk sweat. Um, they are occupied with feeding, but they are blocking the way.
Yes. So Ula's trying to contemplate the fact that he doesn't seem injured from being shot. And also, she is going to try and wedge herself between some of the imago without disturbing them. She
Well,
doesn't really have much way of getting out,
mhm, mhm.
probably, but she's going to try to use them as a cover.
Okay, that is going to be another speed check.
Oh, is that a speed check or?
That is dangerous, and that's going to be yeah,
Ooh,
because that's like your
yep,
dexterity kind of.
dexterity. Yeah, not her favorite role, but she did it last time, so let's see if she can do it now. Um, and she's going to be careful. So, oh wow,
Wow. Okay, so you managed to safely
yeah,
wedge yourself, nestle yourself among the juvenile imago,
yep.
probably well enough that someone else coming in after you will not see you there. And I think that's when, yeah, that's when Nagi shows up. Nagi, you come into this giant bone skin tube, packed, literally packed with
Oh,
juvenile
geez.
imago feeding on this orange liquid in these sacks. And you don't see Ula anywhere.
I have been carrying around this location transmitter,
Oh, okay.
and I'm just gonna make it go.
Okay. So you're transmitting your location.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
I'm like, I don't think Nagi actually knows what it's gonna do, but
We'll find out.
it's like, oh, well, I got this.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Rook, a lot of things are happening. Well, how are you doing?
So Rook is currently both clumsy and enraged, and I think
Hmm.
it's just making it all very much worse.
Uh-huh. Right. Enraged. Um, awesome. Yeah, so then Naeus, you shot at horns knowing that it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Um,
Do we know? I mean, I know we haven't been where Ula went to,
mhm.
but do we know basically from the layout of the giant, like approximately, like do we know that's the left arm, or
Yeah,
do
you
we
know
just
it's the
know?
left arm. Yeah.
I don't think I would follow because my instinct, and I think I'd tell everybody, says like, look, do we know? Do we know if there's any kind of exit from where they went? Like, if they could
Yeah,
get out there
yeah,
or
you should
not?
be able to if it were unblocked, you would be able to exit from the left arm there.
Right. Because I don't
That
think
would
I
take
would.
them back to camp, basically.
I don't think I would chase them at this point. I there is there's no conceivable way we could like sever, sabotage, collapse that arm, could we?
I mean, if you did some damage to it, I mean, it is partially collapsed already. So if you had some explosives or something else dramatic, You got a chandelier.
Yeah. I throw my chandelier at him. No. Uh, I think I just turned. So Nagi did. So Nagi's in there currently, right?
Nagi's in
Nagi
there, yeah.
won.
Nagi, do you call out to Ula or anything? Or how are you reacting to this? Um,
Yeah, I think Nagi's freaking out. I'm also remembering that I have this little dude with me, Ruse, who
Yep.
just doesn't illuminate all the time.
right, right.
I think he's been huffing and puffing behind Nagi. And I think Nagi's like, Ruse, do your thing. And I think wants to like agitate the Imago.
Ooh. Um,
Yeah.
I just happen to
But I think
have
Nagi is like actively cursing at whoever you are, son of a gun, I'm gonna get you. Nobody tricks my friends except for me.
So Imago do react to bright light. Um, I
Yes, finally a use for the spell.
so I'm can you make a gosh, do we don't have stats for them, do we?
No.
Make a heart roll for them just for kicks, and we'll if it's close, we'll make a call. Ooh,
33.
I'm going to call that a critical success for
Yeah.
that.
Finally, Ruse's big
Great.
moment.
So
So once again, ow!
ouch.
Yeah.
God damn it!
So
This organ will not stop hurting me.
Imago do
Yeah.
specifically react to bright light. So since you rolled a critical success, I'm going to roll twice and take the better result. And how they react. Okay, that's a bad result. I rolled the bad result twice. So the Imago are indeed disturbed and they start freaking out and attacking everything in sight. They half of them start trying to chew on horns, which thankfully is not going to do anything, although
Actually, they can damage wanderlings.
Oh,
At least one of the sources I saw said they could damage wanderlings.
let me see.
One of the
That
other
sounds
ones.
familiar. I want to say when he listed what wanderings could be hurt by, I thought I
Interesting.
remembered Imago being maybe one of the things.
Let's take a look.
Basically, it's things that are ancient or slippery.
Yeah.
But one of the older versions of what he wrote, which because I've read the thing that he put into
Mm-hmm.
his
Oh yeah, they can be
newsletter.
damaged by the imago.
And they and they
Ah,
have one wound, right?
Yep.
yes, they have one wound.
That's why that armor is so important.
Yeah.
Great. I'm just gonna roll some damage for
Oh
you.
my gosh.
Because
Chaos. It's
some
perfect
of
for a
them are
last
gonna get you.
episode.
So your armor holds for a while.
Okay.
You're taking 5 damage. Armor holds there. Um, I'm also going to roll some damage for Nagi.
There.
Nagi, you're going to take 8 damage by getting swarmed by these juvenile imago. If you have armor, yeah, you have so that living armor. That living armor takes off 4 points, but since it did more damage than you have armor, the armor breaks. So your AP is down to 0 until your armor is fixed. And so you're only taking 4 damage from that.
My sweet armor.
And some of the imago are pouring out the other side of the arm. Some of the imago
Sorry,
are
everyone.
pouring into the heart chamber.
Right.
And I think because they have to like squeeze through, Naeus and Rook and Onion see them crawling out before they are able to jump on you. They are juvenile, so they're just like horse-sized instead of hippo-sized.
You're muted, by the way, Rook, just in case you know. What is remind me also, what is the status of the heart right now? Is it already like
Busted.
Yeah, so it is,
Yeah.
as far as we know, incapacitated. No one's going to be getting in that thing and piloting this giant
No,
around.
no, no.
So that accomplished. Um, I think personally, Neus would recommend to everyone we GTFO the way we came in,
Hmm, hmm.
ASAP, and other abbreviations and letters. I got to get Tooth the Clown back to his farm.
It's true. That's true. Rook, are you booking it?
Yes, yes, Rook will follow for
Great.
sure.
I'm not going to make you roll it because there are giant chalk crystals in the heart that the Imago are drawn to instead of you. So are you going out through the other arm or through the head?
How did we? How did
We
we
went
come
into
in
the
again?
arm.
You
Yeah.
came in through the other arm. Yeah.
So I guess would we go back the way we came just because we know that way?
Hmm.
Sure.
It's kind of my instinct anyway.
Scrabble off the little ledge, get out there,
Where's my street savvy? Tell me.
get out.
Right.
So there's that sort of jungle gym of bone. You can crawl down past the forearm with the cages in it. Um, so horns and Nagi. Um, like this is still a dangerous place for everybody. How are we dealing with this?
So and there's also the apprentice magician, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They are around.
Did
Um,
they get damaged by the Imago or
they
not?
do a little bit. Yes.
I sort of figured once we saw Mago, at least Deus, when he saw Mago emerging, he assumed Ula and Nagi were probably both Imago food.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one in person until now, actually.
I thought you saw.
Did I?
Did you ever
Because
see it?
everybody else went out on an
Yeah,
expedition when
you
I
didn't go to
stayed
the hut.
back at the library.
Yeah, you've never seen an imago.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
in which
I
case,
woke to one.
take a stress
I get
then.
one.
Good point. Yeah, I can. My stress is. Is there a point when stress maxes out,
Hmm.
or just
Then you start making panic rolls.
because I'm at 8
Yeah,
now?
it's been a stressful day.
Yeah, it has.
Ask horns.
Yeah, so horns and nagi. You're probably going to take more damage unless something else happens.
Right. I mean, Ula can't do much. She's right in the middle of the thing, and she
Hmm.
doesn't want to disturb them. One thing that she is going to do is she had three. Well, okay. I do have one quick question. How do we determine if Ula knows anything about the two crests that Horns was carrying?
Ooh. Well, she would not know them from horns.
Yeah.
So I don't think she would know what they are. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. In that case, what she's going to do is she's going to like make sure that she doesn't have any chalk on her right at the moment.
Hmm.
There's a lot of chalk in here. She figures she can get it back if she needs it, but she just doesn't want it on her because she doesn't want to draw. But mostly she's not moving. She's like, I'm just a passive object and she's not a physical body,
Hmm. Hmm.
so she's not attractive that way. So she's just chilling out, but like letting go of the chalk she has on her right at the moment, which may be important if something else happens. But
Right, right. What about
Nagi's a
Nagi?
little Nagi's a little hell bent and has a flare rifle.
oh
Ooh.
no.
Are you gonna take a shot at some Amagos?
Do I see Ula
I
horns
think you
or
see Ula at this point, yeah.
yeah,
Like
I think I'm gonna
Trying not
shoot
to
her
be
shoot
seen.
I think I'm gonna try to shoot her with the flares so that they get mad around her.
ooh, okay. Each of you take a point of stress for
Yes.
drawing and being drawn on. But this is definitely a difficult shot. So can I get a speed roll from Nagi?
Yeah, that's fair. Nagi's not thinking straight. Not usually either. Ooh, not well.
Oh wow, that is a critical fail.
Oh boy.
Extremely bad.
So take
Damn
another
it!
stress.
Does that
Ow!
hurt?
No,
What's
everything
not?
hurts.
What's Nagi doing?
And also you're shooting a flare into the middle of an imago, which, as we just established, reacts to light. Um, wow. Okay, so can I get you to make a panic roll because this is going to be bad.
Hmm.
Just roll a d10, and we're rolling, trying to get above your stress will be good for you.
Okay. So far, okay.
The
Yeah.
9, great, cool. Um, you are freaking them out, and they are going to jump at you again and do 7 points of damage straight up to you.
Hmm.
That should be
Hmm.
a wound, I think, at this point, with an extra point of damage rolling over, which means you're going to make a wound roll. Um, so roll me a d10.
Got a
Five.
5.
Um, this is a wound that rattles your beliefs. You're going to re-roll your mind
Oh.
stats.
Oh,
So
That's,
that is what? I forget. 2d10 plus 20, right?
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So
2d10.
rolling 2d10 plus 20, and we'll put it in cell AK9 for you.
15 plus 20.
Uh,
35. Great.
A little
I
bit.
lost my mind.
Um, how so the So you shoot the flares go off. I think both you and Horns are a little bit blinded now because of the just terrible decision you made.
Hmm.
How like how what is what is Nagi reconsidering at this point?
I wonder, I think Nagi is like, was Horns. I think Nagi doesn't quite understand what's going on and is like, is reconsidering reality. Is like, I thought I knew Horns and I went away and I came back and you're different. So maybe I changed something.
Um,
It's so different.
and I think also the Imago are starting to turn on each other a little bit because they're just like
Oof.
in a little frenzy with the flare. Um, and like Rook and Naeus, like you can definitely hear buzzing, and like there's a big old ruckus going on behind you. Um, but you're still booking it out. Um,
I mean, yeah, as much as I want to help friends, I don't think there's anything I can do against
yeah.
a swarm of imago, especially when I'm wounded and stressed. And
I'm gonna say most of them have fled the arm at this point and or are engaged with each other. So Horns and Nagi have a moment to decide something to do. Um, once like once the flashbang wears off, like there's a couple of Imago like kind of like rolling around shooting at each other. I think there's one kind of like yeah, I think there's like one or two left there just kind of stunned and disoriented, and the rest have either entered the heart or flown away. Yeah, so
I would imagine also, I don't know how far, but I would guess that for what it's worth, if anything, that Nagi probably would have heard me yelling to everybody that we're getting the
Mhm.
fuck out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, get out, run! Well,
so Ula's questions are the person who keeps shooting at her is bothering her.
Mhm.
That person's still healthy though, right?
They are wounded.
Yeah. So they
Oh,
might.
you're a body hopper, aren't
I'm
you?
a body hopper.
Oh, yeah.
Do body hoppers still have 3 wounds as players, though, right?
Yes. Yeah, they're normal mortals.
Right, right,
I don't, but she does.
right. Wanderlings, right? That's the
Yeah, yeah. Um,
yeah.
but
So they're visibly damaged. Um,
right.
but yeah.
My
Um,
mind is damaged.
also, Like, how many wounds does Naeus take?
3.
Oh, well, I'm at 4 now, I think.
You're at 4 damage.
Oh,
Oh, 4
damage.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, that was confusing. Yeah, I'm not. Okay,
yeah.
so
Nagi's at 1 and 1, I think.
right, and then Nagi's apprentice is currently just a little bit damaged.
Yeah, they've been chewed on a bit, and now they're also like blinded and crawling around a little bit.
Are there any dead Imago?
You know what? I don't think there are. No.
Okay. If there's nobody dead, then Ula's going to start slipping her way down the arm,
Mhm.
trying to get out through the bottom side.
Okay, yeah, I think Nagi, are you? I mean, Nagi, you can see this happen.
Hot pursuit and hot pursuit. Yeah.
Hot
Just
pursuit.
still mad and not making good decisions, but following.
Let's go ahead and make a pair of speed rolls again and see if Nagi can grab you before you slip out.
Okay.
Yeah. Likely not, but let's try.
Well, we both have bad speeds, so
Yeah,
Oh, that's true. We're just like, going so
pokey
slow.
body hoppers.
yep.
Two pokey body have not me.
Whew.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Oh
dang.
wow. Just
that's
so
Um,
three
speedy,
successful
Ula.
speed rolls. That's shocking.
wow. So, Nagi, take your stress. Um, and yeah, Ula, you get out there. You're over by the right hand as you like blink into the daylight. Um, you know what? I think they're like what was their name? Jasmine. Jasmine was watching the uh like storage shed that is the hand, uh
Yeah,
not wearing protective gear because she is
dying.
almost dead.
Yeah.
And I think I mean, she wouldn't recognize you. So,
Nope.
and you're not wearing your armor. And she just kind of like, and I think that's about when the other two come out the other side as well. So you're like on opposite sides of the camp, looking at each other, and
Yeah.
Jasmine's just like, "What the fuck is happening? There's a Mago
So I have
everywhere."
to ask a question of, was I able to retrieve any chalk on my way out?
Yeah, if you like just put it aside and then because they were
Yeah.
like those giant chalks, fluid sacks
Yeah.
are more distracting than whatever chalk you're carrying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Ula's now in survival mode.
Yeah, but Jasmine's just like, what the fuck is happening?
And Jasmine, as far as we knew, I can't remember, is like works for Ula, or what's the
Yeah, yeah,
relationship
she's
there?
one of the sense poets, but uh, she isn't wearing protective gear anymore because she is too far gone. Her skin is falling off. She's got bandages that are weeping everywhere. It's
Again, I'm going off pure instinct, which is fun and silly. Um, I think you said me and Rook are faced off at opposite ends of cap
yeah.
with
So I
horns, right?
pasted the map in the chat.
Oh,
So
right.
like Ula came out, the left arm is like coming around the side of the right hand there, and the two of you just came out of the forearm. So you're like on opposite sides of the camp
I
looking
think
at each
maybe
other.
with my street savvy kicks in. I think Naeus shouts to, what was her name, Janice?
Jasmine.
Jasmine shouts, Jasmine, this is Ula. I've hopped bodies. They tried to kill me. That person tried to kill me. Stop them.
That's your friend. What?
Just stop them.
Give me a heart roll. See if you can convince her.
I'm stressed and damaged and running on pure adrenaline and instinct.
Yeah.
Heart roll, heart roll. My heart is not, that's my worst stat. Yes,
Ooh.
24. Do I get advantage for street savvy?
Talk me through that.
Well, that's I didn't say this to get advantage, but I mention street savvy because I thought that's why I took this tack. I'm just like, what can I do? What can I do? What can I fucking do here?
Savvy says years of recognizing cons, bad deals, hustles, and
Oh, okay.
shops. Do you think that applies?
Let me see.
So maybe
Kind of in that, like, I'm trying to do a con.
what do you say to her to make her believe you instead of just like that's a body hopper?
In the moment, I don't know, like both as player and character, I don't know that I would necessarily remember what all I would know Janice knows to use against them, but I would think I'd just be like, aside from what I already said, that like, hey, I had to hop into another body. They tried to kill me. They've destroyed the heart of the giant.
Why? Yeah, let's make her roll and see what happens. I think that's just going to be straight up heart.
With a D100, right?
D100
Negative.
as negative. Take one stress.
So Ula calls out to Jasmine, Jasmine, I am a body hopper. I would like to point out that your sister, who we've talked about many times, would not appreciate if you killed me.
Okay.
But do you, is that one of the 5 memories you kept?
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
I mean, if you want to spend it, spend it. That's one of five.
I wasn't sure how that worked, if you got to choose or if it was random or how the memory thing worked.
I
And
mean,
also, it's such a
yeah.
weird system. And like, what counts as a memory? It's like, I remember how to walk. That's one. I remember, you know.
Um, I think I think Jasmine or Ula would know some of the people she was close to. She would know little bits and pieces
Mm-hmm.
about them. But that's a good point. My memory is not perfect. Um, Ula's going to actually try and take cover behind the right hand.
Okay. Um, and I think that's probably when Nagi emerges from the upper left arm. So Nagi, you see Ula hiding behind the right hand. You see Naeus and Rook on the other side of the camp. Everyone's together, and Onion crawls up. I guess Tooth is out there as well, and
Stay safe, Tooth. We're still getting you home.
okay.
From a distance, what does it look like is being stored in the hand?
In the hand, I think you found this out before just by talking. There's like some of the like they keep some provisions there, some of the recording equipment, some medical supplies, some chalk batteries for the equipment. Yeah, general
Um,
supplies.
are there chalk batteries exposed?
They're inside the hand.
Okay.
What around us could be used as a blade?
um, that's a great question.
It is. I thought so.
Um, let me just make a fortune roll and see if there's any like camp equipment out.
Yeah, I was like, I was gonna stab him with a chalk crystal, but
um, yeah, so there's tents like on the like the bottom part of the map camp. I think you can see like there's like cooking stuff over there, and I think if you run across camp, you could probably grab a knife from the cooking stuff. That would be running past Ula.
yeah, Lucky does that.
Cool, that is happening.
I will try to position myself to see if I can get a bead on the batteries through the opening.
Ooh, nice. Interesting. Give me a mind check.
Sure.
See if you can get that in there. Um, and do it with advantage because you got firearms. If you're trying to like
Okay.
shot in there.
I got it on the first one.
Awesome. Roll again just to make sure you don't get critical.
Yep, we're good.
Cool. Um, you can definitely take a shot into it with your
Rifle?
rifle. Yeah.
Awesome.
Are you taking the shot?
I was hoping someone would
Yes.
shoot the batteries.
um, yeah. I think that I mean you made that roll, so that shot lands. Um, do those batteries explode? Let's find out. They sure do. Man.
Yes. Makes Nagi proud.
Now shit's getting good.
um wow, yeah, so they blow the walls out of the hand. They they poor Jasmine gets thrown forward. um
I think
and
Nea's tunes the rook and it's like, nice.
I think Horns, you get thrown back.
Yeah.
But I think the amount of damage rolled is not going to go through, even though I mean it's a little bit of chalk. Like your armor's gonna get dinged, but it's not gonna get through it, I don't think.
Okay.
Jasmine is definitely down for the count though.
Yeah.
At this point, Nagi has a knife. Nagi has a knife.
Was there anybody else from our camp in there at the moment that they shot?
Not in there. I think at this point, like between the imago coming out of the arm, things blowing up, there were a couple other sense poets kind of in the camp area, and I think they have fucked off to the woods. Like they are like something bad
Oh,
is
okay.
happening. We are gone. It's a yeah. There are few bystanders at this point.
Gotcha. And
No
nobody's
witnesses.
died yet, except for Jasmine. But
Yeah, Jasmine's quite dead.
I will take a
Yeah.
stress for drawing my weapon and another for killing Jasmine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I technically drew a weapon.
Oh yeah, that's true. Take a stress there. Take a stress there. Stress for everybody.
Butter knife.
Ooh. Yeah, I think you get like a little sneak peek.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. I think Nagi's gonna go up to Ula and threaten them
Hmm.
and be like, I think there's like knife up the throat action. Nagi's good with blades.
Yeah.
And I have never used my courier power and realized I need to use it. I've seen it all once per session. I can make any check or save with advantage. I'd like to do that. And I think Nagi is wanting to threaten Ula and say,
Mhm.
like, you need to hop bodies right now so that we can bury our friend.
Oh shit. I mean,
And it was like,
there was a fresh body.
but
yeah,
it's Jasmine's, right?
Hmm.
yeah, I think that's it. I think Nagi is like, get out of Warren's body.
You know how this works. I don't go until I have someplace safe to go. I'll give you your
Looks
friend's
like
body back, but give me something dead to move into that I can stand a chance of surviving.
looks like Sir Rook just did. Lord Rook just did.
That body is not, I could not survive more than 2 minutes in that body.
I mean,
You know how this
it lasts a
works.
week or two probably, but
I'm lying.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've never met a picky body hopper before. Do it now, or I'll show you what this steak knife can do. Do some things.
You know what? You want your friend's body intact so you can mourn their lowly, miserable life. You're not going to hurt this body.
I have a quick weird question.
Mhm.
What happens if you eat chalk?
Oh, I mean, sometimes you do in the course of casting a spell. Yeah.
Okay.
This Nea's back there just chewing on
I mean,
chalk.
I think when like you make a heart check, and if you pass it, then something weird happens, or if you don't pass it, then something weird happens.
But it wouldn't
So,
kill
so,
me.
so I need to ask a
Probably not,
question.
but you know.
I need to ask a question about the blackout spell,
Yes.
which I have, and I
Yeah.
know Rook has too, but I don't have the information on it. So,
Yes. So the two of you know that the blackout spell targets all nearby creatures, causing them to lose their sight for 15 minutes. And then the caster becomes blind for 3 days.
uh, huh.
I think Naeus steps up and says, "You want a body to jump into? I'll give you one. If you let me say goodbye to my friends first."
Ooh.
Mm.
Uh, I mean, your body looks good.
It's
I would consider that a reasonable option.
it'll be pretty good with some med packs.
I thought about it too.
Just give me a moment with each of my friends, and this one body is yours.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to have a private conversation with Nagi.
Yeah.
I have a friend.
Do you
My
have a poison that will kill me after he hops into me?
no, I thought you would never ask. Yeah, what around me do I see that I could make? I'm knowledgeable about poisons.
um, there were
Or maybe
medical
I still have the one I was going to use.
there were medical supplies in the tent. I think given a few minutes, you could probably try that. It would be a roll though.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm happy to roll for that. Oh, yeah, ask me something hard.
All right. Well, you cook it up while I'm saying goodbye to Rook.
All right. No
Um,
stabbing today.
so that's going to be a mind roll, and since you have poisons, you can do it with advantage.
Yay. And advantages too.
You're going to roll twice and take the better one.
Wait. Yes. Is that true? Were those
Those
D100s?
D100s, yeah, if those are D100s. That's very true.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Two successes.
I just
Um,
haven't had a success in a while and it feels
yeah.
weird.
So you are doing that.
Nagi finally applied themselves.
Nagi likes poisons.
I like
Like
poisons.
poisons. And I think like that was like a two that you rolled. So I think that means that you are also doing it very secretly.
I'm distracting by having a nice heartfelt conversation with Lord Rook.
Mm-hmm,
What are you
I
doing?
I have one thing to ask of you. I owe Horns my life. Horns' body deserves better than this. I've led a good life. If this will keep us all safe, give us Horn's body, it's worth it. As long as I can count on you to get Tooth back to the farm.
Anything, anything. Yes, if that's what you want.
And then like I think I give him a big hug and whispers like, and look, if you want to shoot me after he hops, that's fine too. It's been a
Backup
pleasure,
plan.
Lord Rook.
Backup plan. Yes.
all right.
And then I go and give Nagi a big hug and let Nagi do whatever Nagi needs to do to poison me, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I think the poison just gets in your body. Yep.
Yes. Nagi like gives you a little jab with something.
Mm-hmm.
I
Not nice knowing you.
I drop all my possessions and like do I even have armor? I have a minimal armor, I think. I think I kind of give them
You
all
have the
my.
envelopes too. Yeah, that's it. I
Oh,
think.
I had the envelopes.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah,
I give them
formal traveling clothes. Traveling clothes. That's two armor. Yeah.
my shit, my weapons. It's been an honor and a pleasure. This body's yours. I willingly submit as your vessel.
All right. Ula's gonna make a heart check with advantage because you got spell casting. Yep.
Give Horns an honorable burial when the body is vacated.
And you're gonna take one stress before you roll.
Okay. Who's going to cast the blinding spell?
Oh shit.
Because everybody's looking at her.
All right. Go ahead and make that heart check.
Yep. Because she does not trust these people.
It's fair.
Very
Just
fair.
a little too uncomfortable. Okay. One. Got it on the first one.
Mm.
Do a second one just because.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Same thing twice. Great. So that is blackout. Blackout causes all nearby characters to lose their sight for 15 minutes. And it makes you blind for 3 days.
Yeah.
What does it look like when you cast a spell? Like you use the chalk, say the words.
Yeah. Now, how much chalk does it taste for
Uh,
blackout?
2.
Two. Okay. Um, she is actually going to start meditating and preparing herself for the body jump. And then um, she will suddenly hold up her hands in a symbol and consume the two chalk and speak in torture, you know, I blind thee by thy own desire, and blind everybody.
Everybody is blind.
Told you not to trust body hoppers.
It gets dark suddenly.
Yes. And then the next thing she's going to do, because this is her camp and not theirs, she's going to crawl away someplace safe and find more chalk.
Great. Rook, Naeus.
They are slowly dying of poison
Yeah,
now.
Naeus is still being poisoned. Yeah. You're blind. It is pretty clear that Ula blinded you. What do you do?
Fire off the last 2 shots in my revolver where they were when this happened. Not that
Um,
that'll do anything. It's again instinct. I'm like, oh, I'm about to be
make,
dead.
make a speed roll at disadvantage.
But how does if I have advantage with firearms, does that just cancel out and make it normal?
I think because you're blind is
Oh,
like just double bad.
all right. Hmm.
Oh,
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 almost did.
Ooh,
Not quite.
almost. That's speed check, right?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I did do it.
Yeah, you did it.
Ah,
wow.
Um, great. Those
I was
shots,
thinking.
Sarnea.
those shots pass harmlessly through Ula, but they definitely hit.
But I mean, don't I still roll damage to see if it kills their armor?
Oh yeah, yeah, I guess so.
Because I'm
Yeah.
shooting 2 shots at once. That's part of the thing of the
Mhm.
revolver.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can unload all remaining. I'd already shot once. I only had 2 left.
So roll 2d10.
2d10.
That,
9.
that
Yeah,
looks
it
your
beats
armor
the
right
armor.
off. Yep. Smash O. Um, Nagi, how fast acting was that poison?
Well, we wanted enough time for them to hop. We knew that
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
So
So you probably
Yeah, I
got
don't think it's very fast.
yeah. So probably have a little bit of time before you start taking damage from it.
Yeah, and I wanted to like have a gloating speech too, so I like made it last a while.
Be slow but painful. Yeah, you can definitely hear Ula crawling away. It's difficult to say. I mean, Neas knows exactly where she is, but everyone is blind. So yeah, Rook, Nagi, what are you doing?
I think if I'm still standing near Naeus, I'm thinking strategy. So I think that Ula's plan was to blind everybody and then body hop. And
Mm.
so I grab Naeus and pull my revolver and put it to his head and say, "Let me know if you start to slip away."
Amazing. Nagi.
I have this knife. I think I'm gonna start scrambling after him, stabbing.
And of course,
um,
we don't know this, but it's amusing that
yeah,
we have 15 minutes of blindness. They have 3 days of blindness.
that's true. Go ahead and make two. Make I guess with a knife, it's gonna be strength, right? Um,
Yes, finally.
a strength check at disadvantage. Roll twice and take the worst one.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't make sense to use my advantage on this one. Okay.
Yes, it's not going to do any damage anyway. So.
Well, but Nagi doesn't know that, right?
Yeah, Nagi
Just
does
a
not know that.
curiosity,
No, Megan doesn't.
would there be any reason for anyone here, probably Rook, if anyone, to know the blindness spell? Not that it
Um,
matters necessarily, but like,
Rook does for sure. Yeah. Oh, and
so Rook
Nagi.
knows that he'll be okay in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Is like
Nagi
my
take a
basically.
stress for fail.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I
Yeah.
failed.
So that's something. If you know that you'll be okay
Yeah.
15 and they won't be good for 3 days,
Yeah.
that's some handy knowledge to have.
Yeah.
So Ula's being very quiet and trying to unlace the armor and get out of the suit.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I think. I mean, you're. Do you want to do a speed check to see if you can do it quietly, or just want to do your best?
Well, I'll do a speed check to see what she can do.
Yeah.
She's trying to, I mean, Nagi is trying to find her to stab her, but
Not having a good time with it.
yeah, because she realized that she's making a lot of noise in this armor and it's not really protecting her very much.
At all anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and make that speed check.
33.
That is a point of stress
No.
for you.
And it is
You do get it
critical
off.
failure.
It is
Okay.
noisy. I think everyone hears what is happening.
So that puts me up at 10.
Then make a panic check.
Yep.
Important
Oops.
question.
Yes.
Does Rook have the knowledge of what the flute does?
Yes.
The flute
Okay.
allows you to navigate in darkness via acoustics.
Wait, what does it do?
You can navigate by the sound of the flute in darkness.
Oh,
So Ula failed
Which
to
I don't know
panic
that I
check.
particularly know, but you know that.
Work definitely.
yeah. I guess I know you have the
That's
flute.
right. Yeah.
Where's that
So
flute?
2 for a panic. What does my panic do?
Clingy. You can't bear isolation. Take 1 stress whenever you are alone until
Oh,
you
no.
rest.
This is bad. So my stress goes down to 0, right?
No.
What is stress if I fail a stress roll?
Yeah. It's
Was
just,
it 10?
yeah. It stays at 10 until you
I thought it
rest.
went down a little bit.
Not a wound resets when you take.
Uh,
Yeah. Stress. You just stay stressed out, man.
bummer.
It's a bad time.
Yes, it is.
It's a real bad time.
Yes, because now I want somebody to comfort me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you said I get out of the armor?
Mhm. Yeah. You're out of the armor.
So Ula's going to crawl over to Jasmine
Mm-hmm.
and just hold her body, at least for the
I
moment.
think you can do that quietly. What's everyone else doing?
Where's that flute, Naeus?
Actually, well, I said I gave y'all all my stuff before I
Oh yeah, that's
was ready to
right.
body
Okay.
hop. So I guess
Right.
y'all, for you, or somebody has the flute. So you might have it, I guess, probably.
Yeah.
The whisper's clear, delicate tone is so sensitive to acoustics that those with a practiced ear can use it to navigate in pitch black darkness.
You probably don't have a practiced ear, but might still give you a chance at something.
You know everything that Ula
That's
knows.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, you got it.
I take your hand, Naeus, and I put it on my shoulder so you can move with me. And I start to play the flute to
Mhm.
figure out the surroundings.
Yeah, and you get daredevil vision of the entire camp.
Okay.
And you see Ula cradling the body of
Hey.
Jasmine.
Can I
And
reload my
Nagi's back.
revolver even though I'm blind since I have firearms?
Yeah, I think you
Because
can.
we had 1 chunk of ammo left in the camp.
That's true. That's true.
we need to coat that with something. All the bullets, it goes through.
It's true.
Your
Just wanted to be
chalk.
ready for something.
I'll
However,
take
I'll try not to waste it.
I'll take the piece of chalk that you had and rub a bullet in it, I guess.
Jam it in the yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
Why
and then I
not?
hand it to you.
Good thing I've done this in my sleep.
And then we go and fetch Nagi?
Yeah. Now he's stabbing the ground.
I don't suppose
Yeah,
you have anything to do you, Nagi? We didn't anticipate for this course of action.
Oh, I do have knowledge of antidotes.
Because
Yeah.
they didn't jump. It's still me. I can
Should
prove
I?
it. I can tell you whatever you
They did
need.
have medicines. Should I make a? I could make a roll for.
Yeah, I mean, you could. I think once you get, so if you want to try to scrounge around, it's definitely going to be a disadvantage. And you can wait 15 minutes; he'll probably still be alive if you want to just do it straight up.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I'll go ahead
so
and do it now, just in case.
yeah. After a moment of hugging Jasmine, Ula is realizing that they're still alive, and she's decided to keep trying to do the fight. So she is going to crawl into the supply tent, the hand.
The ruins of the supply tent.
Yes, the ruins of the supply tent. Yes, because she's going to try and find some more chalk.
Yeah, there's no chalk in there. Yeah,
Oh, there's no chalk at all.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like food and medicine.
Well, the batteries were there.
Yeah.
I don't know if anything's
They
left or
they
not.
went boom. They
Okay,
went boom real good.
gotcha. Well, in that case, Ula is going to uh, Ula's going to try and quietly drag Jasmine's body with her as she tries to go hide in the left arm.
Okay. I mean, you can. I think dragging a body is gonna make. I mean, Rook, you can see this happening because you have vision.
Yeah, actually, she's not even going to drag the whole body. She's just going to find some part of Jasmine that she can rip off.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jasmine's sort of falling apart.
Pretty strong. You can probably do that without no
Yeah.
problem.
And then so she takes Jasmine's head and with her, and she tries to go back to the arm using her knowledge of her camp.
Rook, you can definitely see this happening with the flute.
Some lovely flute music.
And Ula, you know exactly what's happening because it's your flute.
Yeah, I
You
can hear
played
the.
that thing way better than I did.
I know that's the thing. It's being played much better than Naos played it. So Jasmine's worried, or Ula's worried. Sorry, Jasmine's dead.
I think Rook is just helping Nagi and helping Neus and just trying to keep an eye on where Ula's going at the moment.
Into the arm where you know there is like the chalk fluid.
Mm-hmm. Ula's moving into the arm. There's chalk there.
This chalk rubbed bullet thing, is that just you trying something, or do you know like that will work?
That's me trying something.
Oh, right. I'm just trying to determine whether or not it's worth the gamble for you to take the revolver, and since you have the best and take a shot. But if it's not, if we think it's just going to waste the ammo in it, probably not worth it. Keep the gamble.
I mean,
Ammo.
Wanderlings can also be damaged by relics, which the flute is. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but
they don't have any armor anymore, though, so
it's true.
It's only got to do one. There would be a certain poetic wonderfulness about being bludgeoned to death with your own flute.
I think this at this point, by the time Ula has crawled into the arm, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Ula's got some possible strategies in mind when it seems convenient to talk about it.
Nagineus, did you two want to make a move on Ula, or did you want to wait for the blindness to go off first?
Ula gets the chalk. I don't know what they'll be able to do.
And Maggie's like, it's gonna go away, and like cries a little. Oh, okay. I'll wait till it goes away to make you an antidote, Naeus, since you're staying with us and all.
Well, hopefully. I think we need to do something. Is there any way to stop them from getting to the chalk?
So the arm has like the whole giant robot thing has chalk throughout it and this strange fluid substance.
Yeah, so the forearm is where the cages are with the big sense ball things that seem to be angry. Then there are the orange chalk fluid sacs in the arm itself, and then there's crystals that you can harvest chalk from in the heart, in the chest.
And Ula crawled into the
The
left.
the forearm, yeah, right.
Oh, the forearm. Okay.
Is
Um,
that right?
Actually, I
Oh, did you
given
crawl
probably
into the
back in the upper left arm.
okay, so back into the upper left arm where
Yeah,
the
that was right. Because I
fluid
think
sacs are. Yeah,
that's the side that she was on. So
yeah, yeah.
knowing what I know about the robot now, do I suspect there are any points that I could try to shoot a gun at and make it explode like the batteries?
You could, I mean, you could make the chalk core in the chest explode. It would be a big explosion. It would be a very, very big explosion.
yeah.
But we
Um,
have a
I
backup
mean,
plan.
if you can see well enough the flute, our best. Oh wait, well no, we can't. So yeah, basically, the wandering they're basically incorporeal, right?
they are
For the most
unable
part,
to be harmed by
unable to be harmed.
regular weapons.
Are they able to be grabbed?
Yeah.
We just need to stop them from getting to the chalk.
All right, follow me. Grab both of you and just, I guess, put the flute in my mouth and like blow through it as we
Like
run
a Three
together.
Stooges episode here.
Cool. Let's go ahead and take a little break now. We'll come back and see what happens in the arm there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we have Ula in the arm. Do y'all want to wait around for the blindness to wear off to do the antidote thing, or do you want to do something else?
Well, I
An
mean,
idea during the break.
it
Oh, go for
feels
it,
like
Nice.
I'm sorry. It feels like we have to stop them very quickly, or they'll get some chalk, right? I mean, do we have time to wait?
That's up to you. Nagi, did you have an idea?
My idea was that I have to. I mean, part of it is that I, as a player, have to leave early today, so I'm trying to go out with a blaze. Um, but I was thinking Nage might try to suck the poison out. Or yeah, like the antidote actually involves like taking the poison on themselves.
That is a thing you can do for sure.
I'm sure Nagi does not inform Naeus of that and just like maybe just starts like biting and sucking on their arm or something.
Or wherever it was injected,
Yeah.
the snake
Oh
bite.
yeah.
Yeah, like a snake bite.
Oh yeah. You probably did have to inject it with a
There's
syringe. Yeah.
not a great bedside manner. Yeah, yeah. Just kind of starts going at it. But I can wait. I'm happy to wait till after we keep the chalk from going kaboom. Or trying to make the chalk go kaboom.
I think. I mean, I don't know that's the best plan because that kills all of us, including a very large surrounding area. I think the plan is to stop Ula from getting chalk. By my suggestion was grab them. the primitive grab them. but I'm
Yeah,
blind and open to suggestion.
let's go grab them.
Do you want to do the sucking the poison out beforehand? I think that will be.
Yeah, let's do that
You
so
can
I
do
can
that
have a
while you're
little.
blind if you want to.
Or I mean,
I'll do that
maybe
well.
maybe we could do that while Rook tries to grab him.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rook is a frail old man right
Oh,
now who is also enraged and has disadvantage on strength checks.
Oh yeah.
that's
Rook's
right.
And now
barely
he's
keeping it
strong.
together.
Good point.
That's true. I had forgotten Rook is old.
Yeah, I forgot to. I always think of Rook as like the soldier, right? Yeah, Rook could be good at like
Yeah.
attacking people.
So what is the plan?
Yeah, we can do the poison right now. That sounds good to me.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
suck
Cool.
out
I
some
mean, even
poison.
even knowing the camp, I can't imagine you can move
Yeah.
super fast while blind.
And since Nagi is sacrificing themselves, I don't think that requires a roll.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. Although I'm a body hopper, so Victoria's heart is
Ah,
open.
There is also another dead body in camp in one of the
Oh,
tents.
sweet.
So,
Cool. You can save that for the epilogue.
mhm. Yeah, so that can just happen if you want. What does that look like?
Yeah, I think does not tell Naeus what they're doing and just kind of grabs her arm where they had injected them earlier and sucks out the poison and then is like, I don't think I've had friends before. And then kind of just walks along with them until the poison takes them. And then like I think it does go along with the rest of the adventure, but like kind of lies down at some point.
Nice, nice. Cool. Meanwhile, Ula is feeling their way past the orange sacks of chalk goo.
So she is resupplying her chalk as she goes.
So if you want to try to distill stuff from the goo, I think that's going to be a check. If you want
Okay.
to get crystals from the chest, that's just peeling them off.
Yeah, so she'll probably have to crawl up to the chest then
Yeah.
and get some crystals because she doesn't want to do any chemistry while she's working here.
Yeah, probably.
Um, and she is sort of trying to. So I have a question. Do body hoppers know where dead bodies are?
Not any more than regular people.
Gotcha. Okay.
You do know there is the one in the camp.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a, and how close do we have to be to body hop?
Probably within touch.
Oh, within touch. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it should say in the spell, right?
It doesn't actually that I saw,
Interesting.
or at least it didn't say in the description. I don't know if they're
Nearby.
nearby. Okay.
Yeah. So within like throwing like
Yeah,
20.
short range.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There. I don't think Ula knows this, but there was the one sense poet up in the head as well. Kind of. Oh no, I got they left when everything happened. When they
Oh,
were,
they ran. Yeah.
yeah. Um. So probably by the time you get to the chest, the other one's blindness has worn off,
Sure.
and Nagi is starting to look a little green. Um, you no longer need the flute to navigate. You're all are going after Ula.
and we're all sighted now.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I think there's a sense of urgency there.
Ooh.
Although if Nagi's actually starting to look green, I'd be like, are you okay? Do you need to?
Totally fine. I've never been better. Just exciting day, right?
Would hop somewhere if you need to. We don't want to be losing any more people. We already lost horns.
Rook mutters
I
under his
miss
breath
the
twice.
horns.
What'd you say, Rook?
Rook mutters under his breath twice. Lost him twice.
So yeah, I guess it's the hunt for Ula.
Yeah, I think Nagi is gonna like lose walking ability in while you're in the left upper arm, like among the sacks, kind of slump to the ground.
Nagi, are you okay? Do you need help up?
Just need a little break. I'll catch up with you. Not a problem.
Are you? Are you poisoned by your own poison? What is happening here?
It is my greatest prank ever.
God damn it! You're a
Yeah,
body hopper. It's what you do.
I mean, put me back in the camp where the other body is, maybe. Just when you have a chance. This is a real slow one. Pretty painful too.
Well, how long do you have?
I like a half day,
Few minutes probably.
few minutes, anywhere
Damn it.
between a few minutes and a half day.
Neus, you have the bullet.
Yeah, two of them.
I'll help Nagi get to the body.
Do it. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but we'll see. Get her another body, and then come avenge my death or something if I don't come out. And get Tooth back to the farm.
Rook will try to help Nagi up and say, grab on with whatever strength you have, and I'll do my best.
Yeah, just like piggybacks.
Cool. Um, Ula, what are you doing in the chests when Nea shows up?
Well, I'm hoping that so I've got my crystals and I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready with my spell and I'm listening to see because I can't see.
Yeah.
I'm listening, and it sounds like somebody's coming up the left arm.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I am gonna go out the right arm.
All right.
Quietly because I'm a wanderling. I don't make a lot of noise.
True. Um, you are blind. Let me get a speed check from you to see if you leave a
Yeah.
trace.
Okay. Sounds fair. Do see what we got. Oh, I made it.
You did, yeah.
Dang, I'm well, except
Yeah. And I think also in the chest, there are a few of those juvenile imago kind of chewing on the crystals.
okay. Well, I'll
Talking
try
as
not to
well.
disturb them.
Yeah, they are busy.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got their crack right now.
Now, if there are any dead imago that might change my choices,
I don't think
so
there are, no.
okay.
Yeah, they
Okay.
all have been
Thinking.
buzzing around. And
Yeah.
yeah, so Naeus, you get into the chest. There are some imago chewing on the crystals. There's no sign of Ula. And there are two exits, the head and the arm. Both of which lead to the outside, like to the forest as well.
Well, I take it I came in one of them, right?
You came in the left arm,
Oh,
so
right. So
there's
there's two
the
other
right
ones.
arm and the head.
And we know where they come out, right?
I mean, you know where the head has eyes and a mouth that open into the
Yeah.
forest, and there's the collapsed part in the right arm that Rook went out.
I mean, at this point, with the Imago here, not knowing exactly where Ula went, I think I'd go back and try to rejoin Rook and Nagi.
Cool, cool. um, Nagi, do you die before or after Naeus gets back?
I don't know. Maybe before. Yeah.
Or do you hop?
Um, Great. Then Rook, you're gonna make a panic check when you see Nagi die.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do I take a stress first or do I just make the panic check?
It just says you take a panic check.
Okay.
Yeah.
A four.
A four, clumsy, drop whatever you're holding. Had that
No.
one before.
Would that be Nagi that he's holding?
Yeah, I guess so.
I have clumsy currently. Should I re-roll?
Yeah, go ahead and reroll.
Okay. Okay, there's some more fours. There we go. There's a
There you
one.
go. There's your one. Tongue tied, you can't speak clearly for 1d10 minutes.
Perfect.
And so yeah, Naeus, you come back when with Rook cradling clumsily Nagi's body.
What the hell? They're a body hopper. That's what they do. Why did they hop?
Ugh.
I couldn't. I didn't find Ula, so they're coming out somewhere. I don't even know if it matters anymore. We can hope the Imago will get them. I don't know what they're going to get up to if we don't chase them down.
Blind.
Look,
3 days
that's
hunt.
a good point. 3 days blind.
Hunt.
There's no way they can move faster than we can. And I am a hunter. I have hunting instincts.
Hunt.
Let's get them. For
Um,
Nagi and horns.
so Ula, as they are not following you, what are you doing?
I think she probably would have slipped out the shoulder into the forest just because she wouldn't want to be trapped in the right arm.
Great, great.
And she is going to try to find some odd spot, uh, like maybe crawl up on top of the head somewhere, or see if she can find any sort of odd spot that's hard to see from just a normal search pattern,
Mhm.
and at least temporarily hang out because she's trying to figure out what's going on. She does know that one person was poisoned, so there's a fair chance that there will be a body soon besides the one that's back in camp. So she's just waiting for her opportunity and stop being blind.
All right. Um, Naeus, you do have hunting. Let me get a mind check with advantage.
My mind is 31. Okay. So I will roll. Can I roll two? No, I can't do two at once. Okay. So first one, definitely not. Second one, definitely not.
Also not. Well, take a stress,
Can
and
I
like that
take
that
more
takes
than nine?
that takes you to 10, I
Yeah.
think,
Okay.
which gets you a panic check.
Which will be fun for everyone if I panic.
Oh yeah, I mean you are panic. This is you
I
panicking.
mean,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. So that means everybody else has to make a fear save or also panic.
great.
And what do I roll for panic check? Just D10?
Just a D10.
A four. Man, we love our
Clumsy,
fours.
clumsy. We love the clumsy. But yeah, Rook, you see Naya's panic as he doesn't know where to go in the woods. So that's you making a fear save.
Awesome. All right. I have
Do I
60.
put clumsy under like my somewhere in my
Oof.
sheet or what?
Yeah, you can just make a note of it.
All right. So I fail, take a stress. And so then I have two panic tests I need to make.
Mm.
A 9.
Ooh.
And I already have one. So I guess it's tongue-tied longer.
So 9 is frenzied. You attack
Ooh.
the nearest target, friend or foe, using your
Ah,
fist.
ah, ah.
Do not stop attacking until you are pulled away. Why is this making you frenzy, Rook?
Oh, okay. Um, I think I see, Naeus, you having no luck with your search, and I think in my clumsy, enraged, tongue-tied state, I think that maybe Ula has jumped and you're feigning.
Ooh.
Good one.
Go ahead and roll 1d5 damage. Just a d10 cut in half, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Wow. Naeus, your armor gets whacked and you take 3 extra points of damage. That's 5 points as Rook just descends on you, howling with fists.
Wait, three.
So
I didn't understand that. You
you
said
took
3 points, but then you said 5 points.
you take 5 points. 2 comes off your armor, but your armor gets destroyed by that.
Right.
So you're taking 3 points.
To the actual damage.
Yeah. And you've got a crazy Rook on your face.
Fiend! Monster!
I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know what I can do because there's no way to stop them from printing, right? I mean,
I guess you could restrain them, just wrestle them. That'd be a strength check.
which is nice. Is my second lowest stat. So I am slightly stronger than Rook, but
Or you
only
could,
very,
I
very
mean, you
slightly.
could also run.
Um, yeah, I kind of think, and it makes sense because I'm also panicked.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I sort of feel like I don't know what the fuck is happening here. And so I think going through my mind too, I'm like, is Ula in Rook now, or is Rook gone crazy? What is? I don't have any idea what's happening here. I know I don't want to kill Rook, so I think I would do my best, just like if possible, like just shove him off me and try to just get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. I think your speed is better than his speed, so I think you can just do that.
And I'd like head back to the camp.
Yeah.
Are we still in the camp, or were we out of the camp?
You're kind of like in the woods looking for
Right. Okay. Yeah.
for
So
Ula.
yeah, I'd head back to the camp.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. It's probably approaching nightfall at this point. Rook, you probably exhaust yourself in the woods. Um, I imagine you probably fall asleep out there, right? And Nash, you are in camp by yourself when night falls.
With tooth, right?
With oh yeah, with Tooth. Yeah. He was just
Well,
like,
and
I
and
don't want
all,
any of this fucking
yeah, small onion too.
and Onion, yeah. Onion. I think Onion stayed back with Nagi, just kind of like
Okay.
watching over them.
um,
And yeah, Ula is also in the woods at night as well.
Well, she's on top of the skull right at the moment,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I would
And Tooth is just like, dude, can we go? I don't like this anymore.
I think our best bet is to stay here for the night, recover. I'm in no condition to travel, to help, defend it. I'm in bad shape right now. I need to rest, gather my senses about me, apply a med kit if I can, or two, or three. If we try to travel right now, it's not going to be good for anybody. But I promise. I mean, I still plan to get you back to that farm.
Um, cool. If everyone wants to rest for the night, I think Rook and Ula are both going to cure two stress. And the camp is relatively safe, so Nace is going to get rid of four. And you haven't hung out like resting with Tooth before, have you?
No.
So those four are going to go to your stats.
Yay. Put one there. Let's put one
It's an
there.
unpleasant night in the wood for Rook and Ula.
Let's just put one everywhere. Oops, not that. Two and just evenly
So I
spread
guess
them.
the question is for Naeus in the morning, are you waiting around to see if anyone comes back to camp, or are you going to take Tooth home?
No, I mean, I feel like, I definitely feel like I would try to find Rook. I've got a spyglass
It's true. It's true.
and do what I can. I don't think I would just like abandon Rook in the woods because I don't know what was up with Rook, so I don't know. I mean, I know we were all in bad shape, so
Mhm, mhm.
I'm pretty sure Ula didn't hop into him. Obviously, because I don't think that would have been possible. I would have known that.
Yeah.
So having the night to think about it, I definitely think I would have been like something. He must. I mean, I was freaked out. He was probably just freaked out. We were all damaged, freaked out, stressed. I need to find him. I need to find him.
So then, Rook, do you scamper off, or do you come back to camp in the morning?
I think he drags himself back to camp. Like he's on his feet, but he's barely on his feet.
Yeah, looking pretty rough.
Did you say also? Did you say that there were med kits around camp?
There were.
They got blown up with the batteries.
They were in the thing that you blew up. Yep.
Did we still? Did I use the one we had? I can't remember because I know we had one at one
yeah, we
point.
still have one.
There's still one somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Because if we had one, I would definitely fucking apply it if I had access to it.
Mm.
Because we saved it at that point where the monk healed you.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Do you remember who had it?
I don't know if we ever. I don't remember
Oh,
ever being like a specific person having it. I just remember at some point somebody telling me like, "Yeah, we have one in our stuff,"
Okay, yeah, go ahead and use it. I'm sure there's if not that one, then there might be another one somewhere in
and
here.
that's just a strict 3 off
That's just
damage, right?
three. Yep.
Yeah. So that's something.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
does that also am I still clumsy or is that clear?
that's probably clear in the morning. Yeah, because you got to rest, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, all your disadvantage things from enraged and whatnot get gone when you
And
rest.
armor doesn't come back until it's repaired
Oh,
somehow, right?
repaired. Yeah,
And I take it that probably takes like a skilled person of some kind to do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay, just checking all the stuff.
Cool. So Rook stumbles back into camp. I think Onion like runs up and gives you a hug when you come in. Like, oh my God, thank God you're alive.
I think like I don't draw my weapon, but I've kind of got it ready. I'm like, hey, are you all right, man? Are we all right? Is everything cool?
Yeah, I think Rook collapses into Little Onion's arms and starts weeping and like says, "I'm so sorry, Naeus."
Yeah, don't be. We all went through a lot of shit yesterday. We were all on the edge of our senses. I was as well. I mean, I was as freaked out as you were in the woods. I just we expressed it differently.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Is it? I mean, part of me thinks we still have 2 days before Ula regains their sight. We've got the advantage, but is it
They're
worth pushing ourselves for this vendetta?
they're a monster.
As a hunter, you know they could be 2 hexes away by now. Like the search area is.
Even blind.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they could crawl in a direction if they're not dead, right? They may have
Yeah,
crawled into something more imago, or there's a lot of
that's
imago.
true. There's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of look. Aside from personal vendettas, I think the wiser thing for us to take care of ourselves and to get Tooth back home. I'm sure as a payment for completing my mission for his family, that I'm sure we can rest there. I think we all need some rest. We all need some healing, some fine turnips. And if they grew there, turnips. I can't remember what's on the farm.
Look at turnips.
Probably all the fresh turnips we can eat. Turnip pie, turnip soup, roasted turnips,
I like turnips.
turnip puree. I think we need to get back to the farm and let fate do with Ula what it's going to do.
And just walk away from all this. Just let it go. That easy.
Not easy, but I think we've stopped any large scale damage. I don't know that Ula's on their own out there. There's Imago. Even if Ula does survive, I don't necessarily know what Ula could do that is of immediate concern and worry to us for us to risk all of our lives, including we Onion and Tooth, who have nothing to do. I mean, it'd be a shame to find them and have the chance to save them from all this and end up getting all of us killed chasing after one crazy body thieving psycho.
I think with Little Onion's help, Lord Rook stands and clasps your shoulder and looks you in the eye, tears, and says, "You're a good man, Naeus. I'll follow you."
Let's get back to the farm.
I leave the last of my exquisite white roses on Nagi's body.
Ooh, leaving Nagi's body there. All right. Um, yeah, on the trail back where the pile of suits were that you that first sign was that was like
Mm-hmm.
put these suits on or else you're gonna die. There are three brood monks, like a tall, thin man, shorter, like strong guy and an older woman, and they're sort of like debating like if they can put the suits on over their masks or like if they should put the masks on outside the suits, and kind of like debating on the proper way to do that when they see you coming towards them. Um, I assume still wearing the suits because
Oh yeah, or we'd be
quite
dead
dangerous
otherwise,
topic.
right?
Um, and they like wave you down. Are you workers?
There were no workers back left at the camp, right? Have they
No,
all split or
they
what?
all took off.
Like, there is no more camp. There is no more workers. It's over.
Oh, well, it's far from over. I'm
How
Bloody
so?
Worm, the brood monk. These are my companions. We've seen the Imago uh, flocking towards this area.
Yeah. Yeah, there were a bunch of juveniles in the giant up there.
Yes, I believe they've returned, and the sign said paid in chalk. Is there they gonna trail off?
Well, the
Inside the
people,
giant.
yeah, there's chalk, a lot of chalk-like things. I explained to them, what's inside the giant.
Mm. Oh yeah, they like.
The company who was paying workers and stuff, however, I have all vacated. If you go up there, you'll be the only ones there now.
Well, it will be soon be home to quite a brood, I imagine.
You be warned. There is I described the whole Ula situation.
Mhm.
Still blind in this body, looks like this. Don't know what they're doing. They may still be in the area. You got 2 days of them still being blind, though.
Well, if they are wise, they will leave the area. An unsoothed imago swarm is a terrible thing.
Indeed. You intend to soothe them?
We intend to commune with them.
Good, good. I think you'll be in much better hands with you than
These
the
suits,
previous.
are they necessary?
I mean, yeah, the people we saw who did not wear them died quite grisly deaths.
So I think over the suits.
Yeah, you want it sealed. You want it sealed.
Thank you for your and you're not involved. What? Well met, travelers. You're heading back to the breadbasket, I assume.
Well, we rescued these two from the clutches of the former camp tenants, and we're taking them home.
Well, go with our blessings.
May the camp be a far better place for your presence in it.
What is Ula doing this morning today? And you can see that there are like the juveniles have returned to the arm, and the buzzing is loud. Many adults have been kind of swarming overhead.
Okay. So Ula's going to she's going to crawl back out and just find some sort of spot nearby, maybe in the woods. She's still waiting for her sight to come, and it
Mhm.
doesn't seem like she's going to be pursued at this point, and there are a lot of imago coming, so she needs to um she is going to uh bury some chalk reserves. She's gonna, take whatever chalk reserves she's got because she still has a spell to do. But she's going to try and put it someplace that the Imago would have a really hard time getting to.
Mhm. Under some rocks or
Yeah, yeah, or maybe under the head somewhere, dig a hole, and then she's going to basically just hang out until she can see again.
cool. I think after a couple days when your sight returns, the giant is lousy with imago.
Yeah.
They have like crawled, they've like torn open the chest, they've crawled in there, they are chewing on the crystals. Um, let's do some epilogues, I guess. Let's just go. Let's start with Rook. Where do we find Rook after an indeterminate amount of time?
I think we see a farm, Tooth's family's farm, that little wherever, like maybe it's a village or a small grouping of
Mhm.
houses, and he's there with little Onion, and I think the labors of the farm, he can do so much in a day, and then he most of it's like doing things that are less intense, maybe some weaving or some things that he's picked up that he did not learn in the Cloud City.
Nice. What about Naeus?
Also a permanent member of the farm now. No longer a sellsword. He's now farm security.
Nice.
He helps take care of turnip thieves and pests who like to come and try to like root around and chew on the turnips and every now and then, the organ still squeezes and hurts.
Someone's fucking
It's like,
rolling in
ah,
the
damn it, son
back.
of a.
Cool. And Ula, what has Ula been up to after
So the
these
first thing
years?
is after a couple days, she would have gone down to see what bodies are available.
I think
She
there's just the one that was like wrapped up in the tent.
there are two.
One with a head. Oh yeah,
No,
and Nagi.
because
Yeah, yeah.
Nagi.
Yeah, that's right.
And so it's a question like Ula would try and figure out if either of those two bodies will last a while.
Nagi probably longer. Yeah.
Okay. Does she know if she can safely transfer? Because Nagi's been poisoned, obviously.
Yeah, I mean a dead body is a dead body. So I think it's
Gotcha.
the
Okay. Yeah. So
the
so
magic
Ula
of
would take.
transfer makes it habitable. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Ula will take over Nagi's body because she just does, as convenient as it is, not being able to be shot, she just does not trust the form.
Fair.
And she uh, is there any sense poet gear still
Oh yeah.
around?
Yeah.
And do we still have the balls? So I'm assuming Ula knows what the balls are.
Yeah, yeah. So the balls are like congealed sense memory recordings that kind of become um a mobile and like also very ornery, I guess, and will attempt to crush anyone that sets them loose, basically.
Right. Um, she's going to try and learn what she can of whatever is left of records, either sense poet recordings or whatever.
Mhm.
And then she is going to try and find a place to continue her studies because she still wants to. I mean, that's her obsession
Mhm.
is finding out the old ways. She also knows that this Lord Rook, whoever he is, maybe a body hopper because he knows stuff about the past. So it's possible, depending on her mood, that she might try and hunt him down. Except she doesn't want to kill him because she wants to know what he knows, because he clearly knew so much about the giant. And
Yeah.
so she actually, I'm going to say that eventually she finds a different body because she knows she can't do this in Nagi's body. She finds a different body and she eventually tracks down the farm and she wanders in and she joins the farm and is slowly trying to pry information out of Lord Rook about what's going on in the past.
He also knows a lot of stuff that turnips would know, weirdly enough. It's
She's quite impressed by Lord Rook's diversity of knowledge. But
cool. I think we can end with everyone on the farm. New farmhand showing up. Great. And that is Cloud Empress. Woo. Sweet. Let's just go left to right and do some stars. Because we don't have no wishes to do. So Heath, let's kick us off.
Whew, what an episode. Damn. There was so much good in that. Um, I am amazed at this serendipity of things coming together. Like it literally, if that had been an episode of television, it would have been almost one where you're like, come on, really, writers, so on the nose. You know, you're like, oh, you could totally tell how they set up having someone who knows poison in the party. So then later on, some guy can try to be poisoned. It's such a setup. And it's like, and then, oh, but that doesn't work. And then they cast darkness. Oh, but they have a flute that can look around in the darkness. It
Just
seemed like
happened
almost
to.
so like planned that you would find it hard to be. So the way it is like just so amazing, all the pieces that came together. And like on the one hand, and it was functions like a roller coaster in that I was really sad that the body hopping poisoning didn't work. I wanted that to be the end. But on the flip side, had it worked, then we wouldn't have got the ha, I cast darkness. Ha, we got a flute, which was also really fun. And then that whole chase. And then like it all was so interesting from a story point of view, but also like I'm so I'm torn, but that's a good thing. I mean, I feel like stories that end sort of ambivalently are fun, and
Mhm.
because like on the one hand, I man, I'm really unsatisfied that Ula lived. I'm really unsatisfied that Ula lived. Like I don't like that at all. Um, which is nothing against Teal, obviously. I love Teal. Teal's great. It's purely an Ula thing, which I'm like, oh, I just wanted to see Ula actually gone. And I don't like that Ula's now on the farm with us. I'm like, oh, I don't like any of this at all. So it's weird, and it's like it's an interesting ending, and also a slightly infuriating and frustrating ending, but fun all around. Like nothing, all in a fun way. Nothing in
Mhm.
like a bad. Like it was just the whole thing was like, oh, I don't know how he could have had a better last episode. Quite frankly, it was just had this been a television episode, it would have been like a 2 hour season finale.
Mhm, mhm.
It was incredible. Yeah, and everybody got to play cool parts and do cool things and have so many great ideas. And it was a fun dynamic to have this sort of in party trader where we're like sort of playing against each other just for an
Mhm. Yeah.
episode, just a different dynamic.
Yeah, we almost never do that anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I cannot imagine really a better dismount. Nailed the dismount. 10 out of 10.
Sweet. Cool, Danny.
Yeah, stars for Neos's self-sacrifice gamble. I thought that was really cool
Yeah.
and spoke a lot about Neos. And then Nagi going with it, and then Nagi sacrificing themselves instead. That was a star for that. Star Teal for playing the villain. Sometimes that could be challenging, or sometimes it could be really fun, depending on how it goes. And it can change throughout the session. I thought it was great. I think you did a good job. And star Mark for keeping us all on track and getting through it because we were all over the place. It felt like, but it was exciting. Like Heath said, it was a roller coaster.
Awesome deal.
Yeah, so definitely stars to Heath and Nick. I was so impressed when you had Naeus volunteer their life, and I was like, this is so cool, and I want to honor this. And then Ula's like, no, I want to live. I was like, oh yeah, no, we don't trust them at all, like zero. But Ula was genuinely impressed. Like Ula was like, wow, these are really incredible people.
Shame I'm gonna have to kill them all.
No, actually, that was not her thought. She was not being that vindictive. It One of the things that was funny to me, and I was impressed when Nick did the thing too, but
Mhm.
I had been trying to think through this whole session, trying to figure out how Ula would respond and I wanted to she didn't know enough to fake it well. Although the things that caught me out were not what I was expecting. and I kept trying to say words, and then I was like, oh no, I can't ask that because I should
Mm,
know that.
mm,
um, but it just never occurred to me that I would be the hunted person.
mm.
I was thinking that I was going to ambush them. So I'd been thinking about it because she wanted a different body.
Right, right.
I was like, she's like, small onion. I already know that body. That would be a good one. I don't know. Which body do I want? And then suddenly they're like turning on me. I'm like, oh no, wait, what? Run fast. So that was really, really interesting dynamic. And I mean, you say I was the bad guy, but actually I was the one being hunted. Thank you. Y'all were the bad guy.
I'm really the victim here.
Yes, exactly. I was doing just an innocent ritual. Somebody shot me and then they ripped me out of the harness. Like, I'm I did not cause all this trouble. But yes, and that really, really interesting.
Yeah, I had a great time with this. I like as usual had no idea what we were going to do this session, and I'm delighted that it was just like one big fight and chase. And so like y'all could have just like gone anywhere. Like okay, let's check all the stuff around here, make sure I kind of have an idea. Nope, don't need to do that. Great. um, it's interesting. Like one of the criticisms of this system I've heard a couple times is that it puts this stress, it puts this emphasis on the stress system and the panic system and all that. And I've seen people be like, "Oh yeah, like it never ever comes up." And it's like you only play one shots is why. Like if you go for a while without resting and take a lot of stress and like don't rest it out, you're going to be rolling and panicking all the time. And so it's like y'all were very conservative in a good way for most of the time. We're like, we're gonna do a little bit of stuff and we're gonna rest. We're gonna do a little bit of stuff and we're gonna rest. But then like when we got up to like everyone's at 9 stress, um, freakouts nonstop. Panic system works as designed. Just, just not like in a one shot, probably. Um, yeah, I pasted the so I made a this is the first time I've made a separate GM character keeper for a game. And I pasted a link to that in Discord. And so it has the full map for everything. So you just have like you have an idea of like the scale of the stuff that you didn't see. Uh, so much. Um, but like so much like we could probably play this for like 3 years and be fine. There's so much stuff. But yeah, like the stuff that we did explore was super fun. I really like that this group kind of dives deep into a thing. Like we're gonna spend 2 days at the library or in the rust bucket or whatever, and instead of just blazing through all the content. So that's been really enjoyable. Um, yeah, I probably have like notes about some of the system slash um, module stuff just from a usability standpoint, but overall, kind of fucking great time. Um, cool. Anything else before we shut it down?
Major star for fulfilling my biggest wish. We got Tooth back to the farm.
Yeah, I got two back to the farm.
I think it's interesting that we made the whole game predominantly one of um, not adventurer goals, but
Mhm.
more goals for people who are just trying to live in a world.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is a post-apocalyptic.
Yeah,
It's yeah,
but like so our characters in so many situations were trying to figure out, well, how do I successfully survive? How
yeah,
do I help people who I meet?
yeah.
Or how do we kill body hoppers or whatever? But it wasn't like so many groups, you know, are are looking to, and I guess leveling up, obviously the leveling up system helps deter because it doesn't like you want stress, but you don't want to
Yeah.
die.
You want a little bit of stress, and you want to more importantly hang out with interesting people. Like
Yes,
that's the
exactly. And that helps a lot.
yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of the game, I think. Is
Yeah.
that yeah. Like you have to do a little bit of stress and you'll have to like find cool people to hang out with.
Well,
Hey, wait, before we rest, let's all point our guns at each other a few times.
What do you want for dinner?
I mean, it's funny you say that because it kind of like that, right? Because a bunch of people meet each other in the middle of this like wasteland and they don't know each other. They pull guns on each other and then they slowly talk it out. And then later they're at a camp chilling with each other.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Works as advertised.
If we were more meta gamers, totally could have gamed that system. Because there's definitely a few times we were resting when I'm like, oh, I don't have any stress. I'm like, oh, let me pull my gun a few times. All right, let's rest now.
so when are you going to talk with us about the next game, or are we just going to jump in?
I am reading the rule book again now because it's
Yeah.
been a few putting together the character keeper, and I will send out an email in the next couple days for Mutant Year Zero. Um, that has a really cool like base like what you wanted to do with the library is like a
Yeah.
major part of the game. There's like a like go out and do stuff so you can come back and like build libraries and railroads and power generators and whatnot. Yeah,
Is there
I'm excited.
a procedure for introducing players together and building out?
There is, yeah. There's as part of the character generation, there's like a relationship, like how
Okay,
do you feel about everyone?
right.
And then you also you do it with player characters. Then everyone has like pick an NPC that you hate and an NPC that you have to protect. And so like as part of the character generation, you build out the world as well. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, still post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, that keeps happening.
I think that's what we're doing this year, I guess. Cool. Anything else? Sick. Well, thank you for playing Cloud Empress. Thank you for watching Cloud Empress, and we all see y'all next time. Bye.
Hey.